Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Command Point. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a couple new things that just came out through Warhammer community, the new Kill Team Lite rules, as well as the new Intercessor team. Both of these are available in PDF downloads over on the Warhammer community site right now for absolutely free, so that's pretty cool on GW's part, giving us free stuff. Shane, where do you want to start?
Well, I mean, there's a lot to go over here. We're not going to be doing a full deep dive of this new intercessor team. We'll do that later in the week. You'll probably get that next week or something. But it is neat to see that they've never done this before. They've never like dropped a free team on a Warhammer community article. So that's super exciting. I know a lot of people have been getting really nervous about the fact that there hasn't been a White Dwarf team in like forever. Um, so it's cool to be getting teams from places other than the boxes still. And this is honestly the best way to do that, in my opinion, because now everybody's going to have the rules for this team just on a PDF that you can download for free. And I'm really excited about that. And
Yeah.
also the Kill Team Lite rules that we have here, which I think there's a lot to say about this. Where should we start?
Well, I guess let's start with that because that's probably the more important thing that we get out of this article is the Kill Team Light rules themselves.
Yeah, sure. So there's a couple weird things about this article. So it says download the core rules for Kill Team and a new Intercessor team for free. Um, for it should be immediately put out there that the rules in this PDF, the core rules, are not the actual full core rules. And if you click on the PDF, there's a little paragraph right at the top that kind of explains the purpose of this PDF. Um, and kind of explaining that it's not a replacement for the core rule book. This is a very abbreviated, simplified version of a lot of the core rules, so that you can kind of teach the game. It's really intended for introductory play. This is going to be a really helpful tool, and I'm really glad they made this for teaching people how to play the game on like a basic level. Um, the one thing they really don't talk about in here is like line of sight. They don't go well. They talk about line of sight, but they don't go super deep into line of sight like they do in the core book. So this article, or I guess this PDF, is not going to be a replacement for the core rulebook. If you're a new player, you still need the core rulebook to understand a lot of the stuff in the game. This is super helpful for somebody that is like demoing the game or teaching the game to people, uh, and you can use this PDF as almost like a really easy teaching tool, which I love. The problem I have is that the whoever uploaded the Warhammer community article wrote download the core rules for Kill Team for free. These are not the core rules, and I think a lot of people are going to get really confused by this. Um, it's because I think they did this with Warcry, where they actually put the core rules for Warcry online. Um, and I don't know if it was like a light thing, kind of like this. Ryan, do you know?
I do not.
But yeah, the fact that it says download the core rules, and I've already seen people getting confused about this, understandably, because that's what it says. I think it's going to make some newer players think that they don't need to buy the core rulebook because Kill Team is one of the games that has all the rules online for free. It is not. They really should update this article to clarify that, in my opinion, because that is super confusing. This PDF is super helpful, and I think the devs who worked on it um, definitely didn't probably didn't like approve the fact that it says uh, download the core rules for free on the article, because that's not what this is. Um, Anything that I'm missing here?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. But still, for what it actually is, this PDF is super helpful, super awesome. I've found that I really suck at teaching this game compared to last edition, compared to other games that I play. I don't know what it is. It's just something about the rules in this game are just like hard to like hard to lay out in a really easy way. And I think the Kill Team Light rules really, I think, do it for you in a lot of ways in an easy to understand manner, which
It,
I love.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of the Kill Team Lite rules is the very first thing they talk about under setup is they literally give you the accurate measurements for each symbol on your measurement gauges.
Oh yeah,
So that is that's cool.
because they just didn't do that in the
Because
core book. I don't.
they just did not do that in the core book at all. So honestly, like there's a lot of like improvements in here.
I've been hoping that
It's
they would
good.
release something like this for a while, and I'm really happy they did.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
Kill Team
I
just
wish
got
I
way
had.
easier to demo.
Yeah, I wish I had this I wish I had this last week when I was actually demoing Kill Team at a local game store to some people. So this definitely
Oh
would have
yeah.
helped me there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm way less apprehensive about demoing the game now because this exists. So, and then there's the other half of this article, which is, as we talked about briefly, a new team. Um, and it's we're not going to go over the team like the whole all the rules and stuff, but this is really cool, and it's Intercessors, which I mean everybody owns Intercessors, right? I don't own Intercessors, but you do, Ryan.
that's right. Chances are, if you play Space Marines, you own at least either Assault or regular Intercessors or some combination thereof. They came in like every single Start Collecting box set in like 8th edition. There's Intercessors in every single uh, Combat Patrol box, it feels like, for Space Marines. Um, yeah, they're pretty prevalent.
Yeah. I mean, just taking a quick glance at the rules of this team, um, as far as like what their thing is, it seems like they have this chapter tactics thing. With basically they have like what is it, 3, 6, 9, 12 chapter tactics, and I think you pick two of them for your roster, and it's just like two special rules that your team can have, and there's 12 of them, so there's actually like a lot of different ways to play this team from
Mm-hmm.
the look of it, just like at a glance. Which I mean, I think there's a significant lacking of that in Kill Team, different ways to play
For sure.
individual teams. So right off the bat, I really like that. Um, I mean, just looking at like the stat lines, they all the intercessors have at least 14 wounds, so they're beefier than your standard compendium marine. So like the sergeants are going to have 15, and I believe one of these chapter tactics. Let me take a look. Yeah, unyielding. You can add one to all your operatives' wounds, so you can have like 15 wound intercessors, 16 wound sergeants.
That's pretty
Um,
crazy.
Crazy beefy characters. They've got the grenadier that you have come to expect. Um, they get an intercessor gunner with a grenade launcher, um, and a whole host of equipment. You guys are going to get a more in-depth look at the team on our next video, hopefully coming in the next week. And Ryan and I are going to kind of deep dive into this faction and give you our hot takes on it, because right now it's not even to say any hot takes at this point. It would be like I don't even have a take. It's
Yeah,
just this looks cool. This looks really exciting.
for
I'm
sure.
glad that there's a free team. Did you want to add anything?
No, I'm happy that Space Marines have another non-compendium team. That so far it looks like this team is just a flat upgrade over the old intercessor teams. It's super cool that you can mix and match assault and regular intercessors. Um, and I really do love the chapter tactics mechanic where you can customize your Space Marine kill team to whatever your heart's desire is, and that's something that I think this game needs a lot more of and is severely lacking in.
For sure. And on top of that, the last thing I want to say is it makes sense that they would release this in the same article as the Kill Team Lite rules, because this is clearly more complicated than a compendium team. But compared to a lot of the other bespoke teams, this is a lot less dense rules wise. Like it seems simpler while still being on the level, like power level of a bespoke team, which I really like.
Yeah, it seems like they're a more straightforward team where it seems like most of their nuances happen prior to the start of the game
For
with like
sure.
their list building and stuff, I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so I think that about wraps it up, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Command Point. I mean, you're obviously watching this on YouTube, so go ahead and hit that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what you think of the new Space Marine Intercessor kill team and the new kill team Lite rules, or you're interested in what you want, or in what you want to say about them, really. Um, don't forget to head over and continue the conversation over in our Discord. We got a great community over there of kill team players, and yeah, I think that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.